Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the weekly preview clip has finally been released. For the week of July 21, fans can expect John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, and Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, to be suspicious of Liam Spencer's Scott Clifton miracle. Meanwhile, Nick Maroon, Jack Wagner, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, come to an understanding. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Let's start off with Taylor, who will cross paths with Nick. It seems they will be talking about the bridge situation. Nick zoomed into Los Angeles and tried reconnecting with Brooke. Nick had one condition though, and that was Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, would have to be left in the past. Brooke isn't sure she can do that, but Nick sure is trying to swoon her. Meanwhile, Nick and Taylor cross paths. Nick questions Taylor about her dating Ridge. However, Taylor clarifies she's not just involved with Ridge, but is engaged to be married to him. That is when Nick smiles a bit and declares that Bridge reuniting shouldn't be a problem. It seems that Nick and Taylor both want the same thing, to keep Ridge and Brooke apart, so I could see them making some kind of deal. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of July 21 reveal that the preview clip also shows a perplexed Finn. There will be a scene in which Finn and Bridget discuss Liam's miracle. However, none of it really makes sense to either of them. Bridget might be able to move on, but Finn seems fixated on solving the mystery. There is also a scene that shows Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, and the mysterious surgeon operating on Liam. However, this could just be a flashback as we have already seen Grace go through some guilt. I can't imagine they would operate on his brain again if the scans show the tumor is gone. Over with Eric Forrester, John McCook, he urges Ridge to stop himself from making a big mistake. Even though Eric told Taylor he was happy for her, he is going behind her back trying to reunite Bridge. So, what is going to happen in Italy when Eric, Brooke, Ridge, and Nick are all on the adventure? There is word that Brooke will fall into the water, but which man will be her hero? There's never a dull moment in Los Angeles, especially when medicine, mystery, and romance all collide. The latest developments on The Bold and the Beautiful are pulling characters into deeper emotional waters, with storylines that promise to unravel old wounds while sparking new alliances. Finn and Bridget are stepping into the spotlight, determined to uncover answers that have long been buried, while a surprising partnership forms between Nick Maroon and Taylor Hayes, one that could shift the balance of power for good. After the chaos and heartbreak surrounding Eric Forrester's health crisis, Finn and Bridget are left with more questions than answers. The medical miracle that helped save Eric's life seems to have left lingering effects, some physical, others psychological. For both doctors, it's more than just a professional interest, it's personal. Bridget, haunted by nearly losing her father, can't shake the feeling that something more was going on during his final moments. And Finn, ever the dutiful son-in-law and surgeon, senses that the data doesn't line up. Were there treatments used that haven't been disclosed? Did someone push the limits of modern medicine just a little too far? As they dig deeper, Finn and Bridget begin to question the narrative that the Forrester family has clung to. Subtle inconsistencies in medical records, late-night phone calls, and sudden changes in Eric's health status lead them down a path that's as dangerous as it is illuminating. But the investigation is more than clinical, it's personal. Both are wrestling with their identities as caregivers, healers, and protectors. For Bridget, it's a matter of reclaiming agency over a father she thought she was losing. For Finn, it's about confronting a healthcare system that too often chooses silence over truth. Elsewhere in Los Angeles, another storm is quietly brewing. Nick Maroon is back in town, and his return has sent shockwaves through the lives of those who remember him all too well. Taylor, ever the composed psychiatrist with a complicated past, finds herself pulled into Nick's orbit once again. But this isn't a romantic reunion, not yet, at least. This is business. Emotional business. Nick and Taylor form an unlikely alliance, one born from shared history and a mutual desire to protect those they love. Both know what it's like to be on the outside looking in, Nick with his tangled relationship with the Forresters, Taylor with her endless struggle to be heard over the ever-present echo of Brooke Logan. Their conversations start innocently enough, revisiting old memories and expressing shared frustrations. But what begins as reminiscing soon evolves into strategy. Together, they make a pact. They'll look out for each other and intervene wherever they see manipulation, especially where Ridge, Brooke, and their children are concerned. Their partnership comes with a silent understanding. Taylor needs someone who sees her worth beyond the role of ex-wife or co-parent. Nick, still a maverick at heart, wants a voice in the legacy game that the Forresters have played for far too long. If that means shaking things up, so be it. The two are planning something more than just a friendship, something that could have ripple effects across Los Angeles. Meanwhile, the Forresters and Logans continue their eternal dance of passion, loyalty, and betrayal. Ridge senses the subtle shift in Taylor's energy, but he's too caught up in the ongoing tug-of-war with Brooke to fully grasp what's unfolding. Brooke, ever watchful and intuitive, is beginning to wonder if Taylor's heart is elsewhere, and whether that means trouble. Donna remains focused on Eric's recovery, but she too may find herself pulled into the growing web of secrets and unspoken motives. Back in the hospital corridors and Forrester guest houses, Finn and Bridget's investigation heats up. They start revisiting security footage, consulting with specialists, and even reopening case files that were once considered closed. What they uncover won't just affect Eric, it may force the entire Forrester family to re-examine their own roles in his recovery, and whether loyalty blinded them to medical ethics. As the walls start to close in, those with secrets may soon find themselves cornered. Old alliances will be tested, and new ones may form in the most unexpected of places. Finn's integrity could put him at odds with Steffi, while Bridget's loyalty to her family may be challenged by what she learns. Both doctors are prepared for clinical complications, but neither is ready for the emotional fallout that may come from discovering the truth. And in the quiet corners of the city, Nick and Taylor's bond grows stronger. They're not just supporting each other, they're planning their next moves. Whether it's business, romance, or a deeper cause, one thing is clear: Nick and Taylor are no longer interested in playing supporting roles. They're ready to take the lead. With each passing day, The Bold and the Beautiful draws its characters closer to revelations that could redefine everything. Finn and Bridget's investigation promises to shake up the medical and moral foundation of the show. Nick and Taylor's pact is a powder keg of potential, and its explosion could splinter decades of loyalty and love. In a world where nothing stays buried forever, and where alliances can shift with the tide, only one thing is certain: no one is safe from the truth. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.